It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Texas Longhorns. Three-state of state Pollock and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Arch Madness. Looking left. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Makes the grab. It's Wingo. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To throw, Manning. Fires it down the seam. He's got it inside the 25. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Going to work in the air, it's Manning. Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
But he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
This time he's got it. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Longhorns look to do some damage in the red zone. Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off.
Man, that is exactly what you like to see. Early in the football game, be who you are. Be aggressive. You say you want to take some chances, go for it on 4th down, set the tone, run the football. Don't settle for threes, Palmer. You settle for...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Manning. Spins away from the defense. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb.
Touchdown, Longhorns! Right on the money, he makes the grab in the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. Trying to make magic with his feet.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And here comes the offense on second down. Reed. Stepping to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man. Really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass. But then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. And they force a negative play.
Looking for a man. It's Reed. It's complete on the right side. Across the 25, he's got room. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Here's Reed to throw. Rush is on him. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And just no hesitation there by the quarterback, right? Primary target not open, so find your check down. Where's my running back? Yeah, I know I'm under pressure. I know I'm going to get hit, but I'm not taking a sack. I'm going to find a way for us to get a few extra yards here.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Swings it out to the flat. Turning it on. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played one quarter. Looking for the first down, Texas A&M lines up on fourth. Reed to throw for it on fourth. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Plucks it out of the air.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Reed. Touchdown, Aggies. Put 6 on the board. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Simon. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
It's on target and complete. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move gives him the first down yardage. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Manning on play action. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Pulls it in. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Off the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Did Bevo really get his name after altering a brand on his backside put there by Texas A&M students? So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rivalry. When you have the back and forth and who did what, going all the way back to 1894, Reese's first birthday. What an amazing rivalry.
There have been a lot of good players during that stretch, too. Think about Ricky Williams from the Horns, Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M. So many great coaches have patrolled the sidelines in this rivalry for years.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
The Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to get the edge. It's Smothers. Could be an Allen. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Here's Arch to throw. Bringing the heat. And it's a sack. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Manning with a play fake. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
That shit's crazy.
They'll move the tight end. Back to throw, it's Manning. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Pressure coming. Fires to the tight end. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They go play action with Manning. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
Going to try to get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Throwing Reed. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quickly complete. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. And the Aggies getting set on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Reed. Fires to the right. Had it in his
That's
hands,
even fucking
and he
crazier.
dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll pull it down. He's got an open man. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Unloads to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Buying some time as he moves left. Sweet cut there. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. And the Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it.
Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Reed. Oh, they're after him. Slings it downfield. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Longhorns in the hurry-up.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And that's frustrating for an offense, man, because you got great field position set up. You want to be aggressive. You want to take advantage of it. But in order to do that, the offensive line has to do their job.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Fires to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
He'll pull it down and run. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Fumble that ball to give him that.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad.
Snags it, and he's open.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Just keeps moving. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Throws to the wideout. It's complete. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
When you run the football and then throw in the play action, it's such a tricky thing for the defense. Do I play run? Do I come up fast? It opens those holes right behind the linebackers and between the safeties to make the passing game just a little bit easier.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat. And right now, he's given this defense all they can handle.
This drive will open from the 15. The offense changing the play. Arch is going to throw for it. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Play action, here's Manning. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Longhorns will hustle to the line.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
Under fire. And the ball's out in Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here's Reed to throw. At the 20, he's got space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He's got it on the move. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Now let's take a look at the stats of what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Using his feet. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggie.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they've padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Simon. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
Throwing Manning. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
Touchdown, Aggies! Quick strike through the air for the score. The Aggies in position to say goodbye to Texas University. So long to the orange and the white as they build the lead.
It's been Gig'em here. They're pulling away, just making more plays, and it seems like at the opportune moment, they're the team that's stepping up.
And they're loving this. The A&M fan base, that is. Just loving giving it to their rival, Texas. If they could finish this one off, these people will go insane.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Here's Manning to throw. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness at the end.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And how about this defense taking care of business, keeping that guy under 200 yards.
He hurls one deep down the left side. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And after the failed connection on second down, this offense faces a third down. Making side adjustments here. Arch Madness. Pocket breaking down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Here's a throw downfield late. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on down.